All right, I'm guessing everybody can see the screen, so I'll just jump in here. So thank you folks for coming out and inviting Newline to this presentation, and we're going to go over a couple of Newline products. We're going to go jump into the kind of why Newline, where Newline comes from and what we do, a little bit about some of our products, and I'm going to jump in and give you a couple of success stories and places where we've had success using our products. So to jump in, Newline is a manufacturer of award-winning interactive displays. We provide you with all sorts of products and softwares that really revolve around workspace and educational institutions for unified collaborations, for meetings, and for different types of applications that you can use interactive displays such as our own. And so really where we try to do is our products are designed with the end users in mind. So we really want to make sure that they are the easiest for anyone to use in the market. So we do that in a lot of different ways. Primarily, we offer a continuous support and training for all of our products. So no matter what product you buy from us, whether it's our 55-inch capacitive touch security enabled display, our 75-inch rugged series K12 display, it doesn't matter that, or our non-touch display that we offer an unlimited amount of training for the end users. And ultimately, we want to make sure that the end user that is using our displays knows how to use it properly. And so we want to make sure that there's plenty of buy-in for these displays and make it really easy to use. Couple of other things about Newline is we own our factory. We are not an OEM manufacturer where we go to somebody else's factory and slap a label that says Newline on it. We actually manufacture in our own factories. We have lots of warehouses across the country with plenty of availability. So where you have a lot of manufacturers out there talking about a 10 to 16 week lead time, because they're waiting for products to arrive from the port of LA. We've all heard of the problems in the ports. Newline currently has somewhere around 12 to 15,000 panels in our warehouses across the country. We have a warehouse in New Jersey. We have our primary warehouse, which is located in the Plano, Texas area. And then we have another warehouse here in Southern California. We recently moved our warehouse from the Cerritos area into Compton. So yes, all of the panels that we ship out of Southern California do ship straight out of Compton. Another thing about Newline that's really great is we are a completely non-proprietary manufacturer. We will never go to an end user and say, you have to use this Newline software or that Newline hardware. We really want you to use our Newline products. We really want you to use the Newline panels. But if you like a Logitech meetup camera, by all means, that will work perfectly fine with our panels. If you like a different type of hard drive, or excuse me, a different type of computer, plug it into our panels. They will work. We don't restrict you to our products. We know that there's a much larger environment that these panels are always going into, and so we want to make sure that it'll work with pretty much anything. So I did mention we have inventory ready to ship. That's really a great thing about us. I mentioned we have training. Our training does come out. We can do it virtually via Zoom, kind of the way we're doing this meeting right now, or we have trainers across the country that can go out to the end users and do training for, face to face. Our local trainer here is based in Garden Grove. She's really tired of doing virtual trainings all day long, so we can send her out and come face to face and train people. We offer what we call best-in-class support, but the reality is I want to say that we have the best tech support people in the country. Our 800 number is right there on all of our products. If you ever have any issues whatsoever on using our products, all you have to do is pick up the phone, call our tech support line Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Mario or Daniel will answer the phone and they will help anybody through any type of problems they might have. And that goes also back to our warranty. All of our products come with a minimum of a 3-year advanced replacement warranty. In education, it's a 5-year advanced replacement warranty. And so we'll send out replacement units. You won't have to wait for a technician to come out and repair the product for you. We will send out an advanced replacement unit. It'll be there within about 48 hours. You can swap it out and send it back to us. And here's the best part. Newline always gives free shipping on all of our products. If you order a panel from us, you will never have to pay shipping on an extra line item for us. We provide free shipping with all of our panels. So those are kind of like the benefits of Newline. We really work really well with everybody and try to make things easy for you guys. So I'm going to talk about a couple of products that we have. Our newest product is the Newline Flex. And the Newline Flex is a 27-inch unified collaboration system. This is basically a desktop model of an all-in-one interactive display made at the 27-inch size. It is a capacitive touch display with a 4K camera built into it. It has 8 microphone array around the bezel of the display itself, and it has a 2.1 channel audio speaker system built into it. This is one of our most popular items right now, and I have a couple of use cases at the end of my presentation that will go speak directly to the Newline Flex itself. If I can get the next slide here, and you can see kind of what it looks like. It's a really cool design. It has this kickstand version of itself here in the back that it sits on, which allows you to flex and change whether it's sitting upright like this, like a regular monitor, or lays flat, almost flat, makes it for an easy writing surface to write on. I mentioned that it's capacitive touch. It is as smooth as your iPhone or your iPad when it comes to touching it. It's really nice in that respect, but it also comes with an active pen and palm rejection, so it's really easy to write on top of it. It has a powered USB-C port, so right now I'm actually using the same display, and it's charging my my MacBook Pro. You can plug in straight one cable USB-C into the panel, and it's plug and play. It makes it really easy. Obviously, I just mentioned I've got my Mac connected to it. It does work with PC, with Mac, Chromebook, any type of device that you can connect to it, it will work. And I mentioned a second ago that it does have a 4K camera. Privacy cap, you can actually flip and turn the camera around so that it can look at the audience if it wants. What's interesting is you'll notice it's got a 120-degree field of view for the camera, so it does work real well in that respect as well. And I don't know if I mentioned this, please ask as many questions as you can. Questions are very well received. So another display that we have, this is another newer display for Newline, is our IP series. And so the IP series is what I like to call more of a security enabled display. It does not have all of the features that the RS series has, because this display does not have an Android operating system built into it. It has a Linux operating system. So the built-in operating system is really there just to control the sources, the volume, the contrast, the brightness. None of the normal interactive display features that you're expecting, that you would expect to be built into it, are built into this display. It does not have Android, so it won't have a built-in browser or a built-in digital whiteboard. You do have to connect some sort of compute device to this display. When you do connect the computer device to it, whether it's our OPS computer or a third-party laptop, desktop, whatever type of computer you want to connect to it, all of the functionality is done through the computer. So you still have the digital whiteboard. It's just Microsoft Whiteboard, which is one of the most powerful whiteboards available on the market. You still have all the annotation features. You still have all the collaboration and communication features, but because it doesn't have that Android operating system built into it, you're using the computer operating system, and it doesn't bring Android as a vulnerability on your on the networks that are available. So again, no onboard operating system. This is again a capacitive touch display. It's extremely popular because it's smooth. It feels really nice when you're connecting to it and when you're writing on it. 4K, again, the image quality has object recognition built into it. And like all of our displays, it has wireless casting and broadcasting available through that computer system that you're connected to it. So we've got that as well. So I'd like to talk about a couple of opportunities that I've had that we've used these products in the last couple of months. College of the Canyons is the first one that I'll bring up. They're out in Canyon Country in Santa Clarita over by Magic Mountain. They're looking, and they looked at the Newline products for some of their high flex spaces. And so they purchased about 26 Newline Flex displays. They're going to be going on the teacher podiums. From there, they're going to be connecting those with an NT series display in the front of the room. And so all the interaction is going to happen at the podium, and everything's going to be visible on a 98-inch NT series display in the front of the room. So it's just another way that they're transforming their rooms from a projection environment to a display environment using the Newline Flex for interactivity in the front of the room, and the NT series, our non-touch display, in the front of the room as well. So they're doing that. Another thing that College of Canyons will also be doing is they have purchased about 10 of our X series unified collaboration displays that are all-in-one displays. They will be putting those on mobile carts and being able to use them in different types of rooms and roll them from room to room as well. So that's College of the Canyons. Oops. Palomar College is another opportunity that we've had recently. Palomar, up until a couple months ago, was standardized on Dell displays. They have since moved to our RS series interactive displays. We were talking to them about the Dells, and they had some problems with the manufacturer about the warranty that they received, the pricing and the feature sets that was available. And really, Newline was able to solve all their problems with just the RS series, because we have a great customer service. Our pricing, since we are the manufacturer, was much more aggressive than the pricing that they were able to get from other people. And, you know, again, our 5-year educational warranty and the type of products that we offer, because we're the manufacturer, was far superior. We were able to send out an evaluation unit to Palomar. They tested it, they played with it in their own environment, and we're able to say that, yeah, this is superior. We're going to be using these. And so they've started to purchase our RS series and for their different types of environments and different types of locations, both on wall and on cart. So lots of different options there. A couple of other, different types of environments that these products have gone into. The Arizona Department of Corrections purchased over 100 different RS series units. Now, the RS series we didn't specifically talk about, but it's what we call our rugged series. It has a glass shield in front of it. Quite honestly, our trainers will tell you a story of a student in a K-12 environment. They went in to do some training for the teachers, and they literally saw a student pick up one of the old black metal staplers, chuck it at the RS series. It just bounced off, and the panel had no issues. So the Arizona Department of Corrections went again with the RS series, and they're using these for their inmate classrooms to educate people that are incarcerated. So that's really great there. We've had a couple of opportunities at UC San Diego, where they're going to be putting our non-touch displays in different rooms across the board. Again, availability. They've had some issues getting the 85-inch non-touch displays for some of their projects, and reached out to us and asked us if we had 85-inch displays available, and we were able to ship within 4 weeks. So they went with us. Netflix is another partner of ours here on the West Coast. They are planning on rolling out the Flex display to every desk so that they can do better video collaboration in their environments there. Palomar College and USC also using our RS series and our Flex displays in their environments for different types of applications. So one thing to take away is Newline is here to help you in any way, shape, or form we can. We have products available to ship today. We have multiple different product lines that are work perfectly in different types of environments, from the desktop Flex display to our 98-inch non-touch display. Right now, all of our products are available in stock, and we are currently shipping at a lead time of between 7 and 21 business days to ship. And most of that is because of the difficulties getting a freight carrier to come and actually pick up product from our warehouse, and much less about waiting for product to arrive in our warehouse. And so I try to go quick. I know that you all have been sitting and listening to these presentations quite a bit. And so this is my information right here, my email and my phone number. By all means, if you have any questions or any opportunities that you'd like to talk about, feel free to reach out to me, and I hope this was useful.
So Alex, you actually have another 10 minutes if you wanted to.
Let's get some questions and answers there, and we can keep on talking. Is there any questions that I can answer?
Anything in the Q&A? But you were mentioning the Microsoft whiteboard.
Yes.
And I know people have a lot of interest in how Microsoft whiteboard and the Newline panels interact.
Got it. So, you know, I mentioned earlier that Newline is a completely non-proprietary manufacturer. And so we actually take advantage of a lot of different types of softwares out that are available. Of course, you know, Newline does offer our launch control software. We do offer our Newline casting and broadcast software, none of which you need to use necessarily, because you can use the Zoom software, for instance, or Teams or any other types of softwares. Microsoft is one of our partners, and so the Microsoft whiteboard works completely flawlessly with our products, and there's absolutely no problem at all using it. So Juan Gomez said that they use Smart Notebook on campus. Can this software be used with the Newline panel? Yes, of course. So the Smart software is actually compatible with any type of product or interactive display. However, it's the Smart Ink software that would not work. Smart does require a license fee with their software. You'd still have to pay for that license fee for the software to function. And I'm not sure if they charge a premium if you're not using the Smart hardware or not, but it is functional and it would work completely, you know, without any real problems here. Newline does offer the Octopus software suite, which can open Smart files, but it would just be the Octopus software instead of the Newline software, or instead of the Smart software. There was also a question here that says, how many points of touch? All of the Newline displays that are interactive do have 20 points of touch in them, and so it's kind of the industry standards in that respect. It looks like there's another question here. Can you speak to the benefits of the Flex panel when used for hot desking? Okay, Andrew, you're gonna have to explain what you mean by hoteling or hot desking, if you don't mind. I'll wait for that answer.
I think Andrew's referring to when people share space. You know, if they dedicated desk.
Understood. Got it. So the Newline Flex, it doesn't have a computer built in, so you have to connect either your laptop or a desktop to it. You can connect that with USB-C or HDMI and USB-A. It works flawlessly, and because you're using your own, it's kind of a BYOB scenario where you'd bring your own laptop and plug it in. It's plug and play. The only type of computing device that would require some sort of drivers would be a Mac laptop, which would require our multi-touch driver. It's available on the Newline website, and once you install it once, it works with all the Newline panels. I hope that answers your question. So it's real great because, again, you're going to go from a laptop 15-inch monitor to a 27-inch display that's fully interactive as well. So lots of usability there.
Alex, do any of your panels have some of the touch recognition features like erase with the palm?
Yes, yes. All of our panels do have that's known as object recognition, and they can all tell the difference between what would be essentially the size of a pen tip, a fingertip, and a fist. The fist is used for erasing, fingertip is used as a mouse, and then the pen tip would be used as writing. All of our panels would come with some sort of stylus pen. None of them actually have any type of active pen except for the Flex, which comes with an active pen. And so we actually joke, and in our presentations and in our demonstrations, a lot of times we use a chopstick, and I probably have a chopstick sitting here somewhere as our stylus, because the display doesn't care, right? It just uses the plastic from in the stylus as their recognition device.
Got it. And are you seeing your displays used more in corporate or education environments? Well,
and that's a great question and interesting. So I cover my role at Newline is for the corporate and higher ed space. I have a counterpart, Jonathan Gilmore. He covers the K through 12 space for Newline. And historically, we've tried to have, as a company, do business in a 60-40 environment, 60% being K-12 and 40% being the higher ed and corporate environment. Over the last year, because of all of the funding that has been funneled into the K-12 and educational environment, our education business as a whole, K-12 and higher ed, has skyrocketed a lot because of all this funding. And so our primary customer today is an educational customer. Over the next couple of years, we see it kind of balancing out and being more of a 60-40, 70-30 split, with a lot of business coming back from the corporate world. Juan asked, where can I schedule a demo? You can send me an email, akorfar@newline-interactive.com. Or there's actually a schedule a demo link on our website, newline-interactive.com, where you can schedule a virtual demo there directly. If you'd like an in-person demo, feel free to send me an email and we can schedule that.